Hello, beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane, and I'm doing another wonderful reading for you today. And the cards that came in were well-being and solitude. And I think that solitude is good for us, Pisces. A lot of times when life gets to be just a little too much, we like to retreat to almost a hermit mode where we can gain perspective on things. Take a time out, if you will. But since today is the day of block, I'm having a sensation or a feeling, and especially feeling it in my own life, that circumstances or responsibilities or whatever's going on in your life is making it quite impossible for you to retreat to that solitude. It's either you're running out of time or situations are just like popping up out of nowhere, making you feel very disconnected from your downtime. So we're going to be looking at that. We're going to be looking at your well-being first. And it says here, concerns about your well-being have been flagged, and you're being reminded to take steps towards healing aspects of your current state of being. Changes call you to adapt. In other words, there's a lot of things coming in, so you're having to adapt to it, Pisces. You're having to maneuver the things that are popping up and just deal with them, right? Whether this is on a physical, mental, or social level, the prime concern is looking at how to achieve the optimum levels required to feel and be at your very best. By doing so, you'll emerge with a positive self-esteem so you can live and work productively while feeling engaged with the world around you. Happiness, health, and comfort support you as you take steps towards personal fulfillment. I like that. So we're going to look at solitude later on and how that might be a little bit of a block here. Like I said, there's been a lot of things coming up, things that need to get done, things that are keeping me busy, you're looking and then suddenly all the phone calls come in at once and take you away from what you're doing or the time that you've planned out. I felt like this, I usually take a little bit of time and I dance, right? I have a little bit of a dance session behind me, but the last couple of days I haven't been able to because there's just so much going on. And a lot of this stuff is I've put on my own plate, but some of it has been accumulating, some of it just needs to get dealt with. So these things happen. Okay, and sometimes it's hard because it takes away, you feel like it's taking away from you a little bit. So we're going to look at this, we're going to look at well-being. I'm going to pull from the Wisdom of the Oracle, and we're going to take a look at the energy here. My thing I would tell you is to be graceful, to gracefully do what you can in everything that you're doing right now. Take your time and be graceful in what you are doing. Yeah, no place like home. This is so lovely. It's so lovely. So we're going to take a look. It's 5. Difficulty. 5 are numbers that are not difficult, but they're a challenge. They're challenging numbers. Always have been, probably always will be. And, yeah, let's see what they have to say. Authenticity, coming home to yourself, feeling at home, arriving at a place where you just fit, and being comfortable in your own skin. This is very much about rolling with the punches and doing it your own way, being authentic to you. Okay, there's some things, if you can't, things are coming at you, that you need to release, or that you haven't released and you've been holding on to, and you know it inadvertently that this is a time to let go of certain things. Just do it. And do it with grace. I feel so much peace. I feel like you can just do it, Pisces. I don't want to sound like a slogan, but it obviously feels that way. It feels like you need to find peace within yourself and concentrate on getting the optimum level of well-being. Okay? Try to squeeze in a little bit of downtime if you can. As much as you can. The faster or the more you deal with the situations that need to be dealt with, the more even in your future, you're choreographing an authentic life for yourself where you will have time to do those things. Okay? So it says here, home feels safe and secure. It's a comfortable place to rest and create. A place that is known and you can call yours. And it says this is the ability, you have the ability to trust yourself and feel at home in your own skin. And that's beginning to solidify as you claim your dignity and integrity. Aspects of yourself no one can take away from you. You know who you are. You hold your head high. Yet with neither pride nor humility, instead you stand as the observer seeing through the eyes of your soul. This puts you in a position of power and strength. Authenticity is your home. You are safe here in a house of your spirit and spirit. Right? So, okay, so this is just saying that to seek also healthy ways to express ourselves, to be authentic to ourselves. Okay? I'm trying to see if there's anything else I'm getting here. I don't think so. I think that you just really need to focus on this in the sky right here. This house in the sky is showing us that it's a very authentic, a very original spot. And this spot is yours. It doesn't belong to anybody else. You feel comfortable here. And that's where you belong, right? On your little sky hook in amongst the beautiful scenery here. And that's what you need to concentrate on, your well-being. For some of us, that means physical activity, taking an integral and a very vital part in getting and feeling better, especially with the nice weather coming. If you're in this part of the world, the change of seasons is sometimes a little bit hard on some of us, especially as you're aging your old bones, right? But it's something that you can help with light physical exercise, taking in outside. This is all just, I feel this is all just you balancing out what you need to be authentic. And it is definitely decluttering crap that's maybe been hanging around through winter. Stuff that you've been, not looking forward to doing, but it's way beyond past time. And I feel that this, now because it's been left, it kind of accumulated, and now it's kind of taking over. So the best way to do this, to remove this block, and for the sake of your well-being, Pisces, is to not take this as a task or an obstacle. It's to take this as being gracefully yourself, authentically, and taking one thing at a time. Don't look at the whole thing and go, oh my God, I got so much to do. Check it off one thing at a time. And every time you check something off, think to yourself, I'm so awesome. I'm so awesome. I got that done and I get this done. And by the end of the day, you're going to feel so peaceful and happy and productive. Okay? But do it in your style, in your way. No place like home is telling me authentically you, because then you do it healthily, not unhealthily. Okay, so we're going to pull some cards here, Pisces. I've been taking the Pulp Tarot. Love this deck. It's one of my newer ones. Ooh. And he fell this way. Don't we love him? Right? So by doing the things that contribute to our well-being, We're not falling in the trap of the devil. We're not feeling restricted. We are undoing the chains, or even just taking, you know, the chains, they come in those little chain links, right? So it's like getting rid of chain links to whatever is limiting us at this point. There's the Hermit again. Came out yesterday. Going inside. And this is solitude, okay, also. So Three of Pentacles. Teamwork. Partnerships. And this is also good work. It's strategy as well. So develop a good strategy, Pisces, okay, to get rid of this block. Like I said, deal one thing at a time. Plan out some me time. Okay, so after these readings, what am I going to do? I'm going to go and do a little dance. I don't care what is happening. I'm going to go behind there and I'm going to listen to some Stevie Nicks and have myself a little sway. And I'm going to do it for me. I'm going to take that special time, and it's going to be part of my day. You have the Page of Pentacles. Right. So the thing I'm feeling with the Page of Pentacles, though, Pisces, is because the Page of Pentacles is somebody who is usually solid new beginnings, setting goals, a student, new job, new project, new studies. But what I'm feeling with this card is that see this as something new to deal with. Even though if it's old stuff that you're trying to get rid of or get through, see it or picture it as something brand new. Take a good look at it and go, what can I do with this? Has this been a burden? This is a burden. I don't need this. So it's treating life and all of its challenges as one little thing at a time that you get to go through. It's honestly, I feel like the peace and the grace you're feeling is like opening gifts. Even though these should be burdens, it's like a gift, because once it's like putting something, cleaning off a surface, but then finally finding the place for that certain thing that you've been looking for a place for. I know I'm repeating myself, but you know what I mean. You have maybe something that you purchased that you really love, but haven't found the right position or the right place for it. I feel that this is bringing in you looking at that thing and finally being clear, because you've cleared all the surfaces and you can finally see where that gorgeous thing that you purchased can finally sit and look beautiful and authentic and part of the decor that you want. And this is just an example, Pisces. Okay? When I give you these examples, for anybody who's new, it's to give you that feeling. It's to give you that visualization of how it would feel when you accomplish something. And the Nine of Pentacles is a great card of accomplishing something, because accomplishing something means that you have you've worked hard for it and you've reached your goal, such as this really beautiful Marilyn Monroe lookalike with all of her her beautiful medals on the wall, right? The starlet who has won all the awards, like her, you feel this way. You feel like today's been fruitful. I've done something. I've released another restriction. I've freed myself. I've given myself some time to introspect. I've given myself time to strategize. And I've looked at everything with a brand new way. And now I'm bringing the fruits of my labor are coming in. The King of Swords is like, I'm a mastermind, master of the mind. And I can see above everything. And seeing above, everything looks pretty nice. It looks pretty clear and clean. And then you get to be creative. You finally know where to put that beautiful thing that stayed in its box because you didn't know where to put it anywhere in the house because there was so much going on that the place that it was meant to go for you to enjoy was so busy and cluttered that you couldn't see past it. You can see that, was it the forest for the trees? I don't know. So that's that kind of thing, Pisces, okay? So suddenly you become creative again. Why? Because you've cleaned everything out. You've cleared everything out, and you now know where you can put things or do things or which direction to go, right? That contributes to well-being. And not only that, it makes you make your home authentic to you, right? Okay, Pisces. The star. Look at that. Look at that. Oh. And the King of Cups came out. I'm going to go get him. He's at the bottom of the ocean right now. All right, so with all of that beautiful energy, you're finally starting to feel more calm. Even though you may be looking for solitude. We're going to look at that later on. Solitude may be escaping you, but it doesn't mean that you can't be calm right now, Pisces. It doesn't mean that you can't still be going towards your goal and figuring out that the cleaning up and the busyness that you're feeling right now may be exactly what is happening for you to find your out, I guess. To find your way, to find where to go, to find the space, to put things, the direction to focus on. Again, you have the star and the 7 chakras. The Knight of Pentacles. All right. So because this is a day of block, you may think that you're being slowed up, that the progress is not quite as big, that you're taking a lot of breaks towards your destination. But these so-called breaks, because you're dealing with certain situations, are not really breaks. They're dealing with situations so that you can clear it up and move forward. And not only that, so that tomorrow, if you've dealt with the thing today, you won't have to deal with it tomorrow. It's done and over with. Okay, so that leaves more room, more open space for you to enjoy yourself and to finally live the life that you've been wanting, the life that you've been longing for. Longing for. Right. I love this line. Look at this. Creativity and heart surrounded by money. You can't get better than that. Ah, there you go, Pisces. And, of course, I love the Devil in reverse. Always nice to see him saying that letting go of these restrictions, well, it's going to let you get on your way. This is long-lasting progress, okay? He's slow, and he can get caught up in details, but he's also loyal, dependable, practical. He's hardworking, and he's well thought out. He's a well thought out knight. Okay? He's got a lot available to him. A lot. Yeah, I really love these cards. So there you go, my beautiful Pisces. You have new opportunities, or opportunities that you're looking at that are new, that you are treating like new opportunities, new things, new problems to solve, or old problems to solve in a new way, which is what I should be saying right here. And the Empress, creativity at its full, at its best. The King of Cups, feeling very well and suave and calm in your energy. You have two kings going on here. A lot of master energy, seeing above, feeling very fruitful in what you're doing, very goal-oriented, and yep, everything is as it should. It's, if you can take this, you'll be able to remove the block, because the block is the busyness. Like I said at the beginning of this reading, I feel that you are busy. I feel that you're getting bombarded by energy and tasks and things and situations that are keeping you busy. And somewhere in the back of your head, you're going, oof, this is stopping me. This is making me slow down. You're not. You're actually right on path. And everything that you're doing is still getting you and moving you forward in a very positive way. Just take it as such. Get this pentacle and treat it as something new. All right, my beautiful Pisces, I'm going to let you go with this. We're going to come back and look at the Solitude card. I feel that you guys may be missing some solitude this week. You may be missing your downtime most of all. All right, I thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed this, please make sure to subscribe, like, comment, share. Go ahead and go to my website. It's in the description box below, and I will send you notification by email. So even if you leave during the summer and you don't watch me all the time, I won't suddenly disappear from your feed. I will send you an email, and it will be all the time. And you can just go, yep, I see that she's there, and then you can catch up when you come back, and you'll never miss a video. Thank you so much for being here. I'm sending you love, light, and blessings. Take care, and see you later. Bye for now.